Good evening.
Hey, Under, good evening.
Are you feeling better now, Under?
Yeah, much better.
I'm guessing you must be, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
I'm not dying anymore.
At least not in real life.
Shh! Don't jinx it for tonight.
That was the positive vibe to set off the evening, right?
Well, this is my job. Someone has to die first.
I was about to say no one will be dying today, but I can't guarantee that actually. But a good, nice group vibe could be satisfying as well.
Well, I can arrange that, no worries.
I know you can. Everyone can come inside, by the way. We have a summoning stone up here inside. So feel free to join us here. Oh yeah, I was just double checking you were here.
Oh, that is nice. They put a repair at the entrance.
They're starting to learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, probably they only set up one here, and the rest where you can't mount, they will not put anything down.
It's also a bit of a bad sign, right? If you have a repair guy just at the entrance.
I don't know, is it? What is this shiny orb down here?
It says
Don't touch it.
Translocation orb. Let me check.
Yeah, it is.
Andrew will go straight to the jailer.
We got a friend now, look.
Where'd I go? So don't click the orb. Don't hit the shield, it will kill you.
Now I know why they put the repair guy here.
At least we got the first deaths out of the way.
Well, it wasn't me at least.
Well, someone clicked something and people died. That's what I remember.
You know when I said don't click it? Yeah.
That doesn't work like that with Under.
That's literally the opposite in what happens.
Oh yeah, there was in the previous raid there was like a lever you could pull and then Under pulled the lever, or was it me? I'm not sure
No,
who
it
pulled it.
wasn't
It was
me.
under.
It was Under, right? Yeah, and then it
Yeah,
said
No, I
really
think it was
hard.
Lex.
It said hard mode activated in chat, and there
I
was
think
really
it was
like
the-
5 other mechanics happening to the fight.
That's cool.
So ever since we're laughing at things to press.
There is a lever here. It says hard mode. Should I switch that?
Elsie likes if you switch as many levers as you see.
Switch all the levers.
Can only be operated by Rogue.
Good evening.
Marvelous. I'm not doing it then.
Hey, good evening, Achje.
Good evening.
Did everyone get a summon, or is someone still waiting for one? Yeah, we're a bit more early than usual.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're straight at the platform of the first boss here. So it is pretty obvious then.
So then we just jump down here. It's quick.
Well, I would say we take either left or right, but you're the tank. You can jump first if you want.
Can I start pulling or?
Yeah, we could start clearing the trash here.
Then I'm going down here.
Oh, I got one shot.
I require a target.
Maybe you should move them out of the big shield.
They don't follow. They were in a mini shield as well.
So I don't think we have to go any further because then we will start the boss.
Yeah, well, I put out a feast too.
Yeah, I did calculate a bit more time to get everyone here and ready, but everyone was very disciplined by now, so they all ride on time and straight away into the dungeon.
We could
It has
clear the
nothing
other
to do
side.
with the new raid, right?
No, no one is curious, and no one was bored of the previous raid, that's for sure.
We could also clear the other side. Maybe we can have a BOE epics or something.
Yeah, we could do that. Because we are still waiting for 10 more minutes, I think. Oh yeah, so the hole in the roof is pretty big, Turlos, you came through.
No, it's actually right behind the door. It's tiny.
Oh, okay.
Too far away.
So Demon Hunters, they can remove the power infusion of these guys here. I think that might still be relevant in the boss fight itself, so keep an eye out of that with Conceal Magic.
You mean the shield debuff thing?
Yeah, I think they have a damage reduction stacking debuff that they put on themselves, which can be removed. I think also mages can remove it, by the way. Oh yeah, so if they're in the shield, they're protected.
need to target something first.
I've never seen the starting platform in any video. It usually starts in when they're already fighting. So I'm not really sure if we should clear something first, or if this will right away start the boss fight.
There's a translocation orb over there behind that frog.
Now this is the actual platform we'll be fighting on.
Yeah, and most of the trash we see are the first phase of the boss.
Yeah, it's only like the one rocking in the middle. Is he
Yeah,
also
the one-
part of the trash already?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, the one marked with the skull, yes.
Should I just run in and see if we engage the boss and then just die or run out?
I know you are like the practical type of guy. Yeah, we can still wait a little bit for Lex too, and then check together.
Let's wait. It's nicely decorated in here.
Yeah, I was looking around myself at the moment. It's as I said in the beginning, it's such a different scenery here. We are going to have some colorful guild pictures for a change. I'm trying to look up a video to see if there's anything we should do prior to getting to the boss fight or not.
There's an orb next to you in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to click it, but
If you click it, you end up at the boss.
I think you've got a leap of faith if you come here.
what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you're where I ended in the start. Should I pull a frog? Let's pull a frog.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the vault at the moment, and it seems indeed that this is the starting phase. If we pull something, we start the boss fight.
Oh, the frog is not coming up. But we have to go down.
I require a target.
So why are we all jumping on the over here?
Because the frog was pulled by somebody.
Someone went and clicked on the frog. I'll land. I saw you.
I am out of range.
This raid is like Torghast. The more you can do inside the raid, the more points you will get at the end.
Indeed. At least
How are you going to get back up?
in the middle you have an orb.
So there's still other frogs down there, right? So why don't you pull those?
I'm afraid of them. They lick.
So there's a few adults who are still up here, like decent people do. Just for your information.
It'll be the one time there's something useful down there. If I don't bother to go and pick it up.
I trust it will be sent to you by mail.
Maybe.
Maybe, right?
Maybe it's an epic.
Maybe it's nothing.
Maybe it's a mount.
If I go down there, it will be trash. And to be fair, I've got a bag full of miscellaneous.
Oh, there's a dude sleeping over there.
Don't wake up the peaceful ones.
I tried to cast a portal across, but it won't let me.
Well, it's good to know that you need less than 5 minutes to clear the way to the first boss for the next one.
It's in death grip range.
You're gonna be the world first guild to have multiple wives before the first boss.
I hope we're making a video then.
I think Techno is streaming, right? Yes, there for eternity. I think no one ever tested this though.
It's not even... It just stays here. Wait. Let's see what happens. I can drag him around.
That will be like a hidden achievement. If you drag him all the way to Oribos.
That's cool.
So now you have like a guild master who's looking at this and is like, who the fuck does these kind of things?
Me.
Hey, this is how you find stuff out.
This is to activate the easy mode. And I really thought they were joking.
But it is weird that they have some kind of these levers, etc., like we talked about earlier, without anyone mentioning them. So I've never heard of that lever, and apparently it's there. So why do they put it there? What's the purpose?
For Under to move. For Under to find and
It's
fiddle with.
interesting for me.
Blood.
So I put it on the top of the ramp here.
Oh, you're still dragging that thing around?
Yeah, it's all the way to the top now.
gonna look for a cage to put like a hyperkinetic tank in, and so he doesn't move if we need him to stay put for 10 minutes.
Is that under?
No, it's not under. Of course not.
You could always use blood.
Hey, Lax, good evening.
Hiya. I just need to relog quickly, sorry.
No problem.
Why didn't Zeki join tonight?
I think she's off on a fishing trip for several weeks.
Ah, okay. It's the fishing season now, I guess.
Yeah, she told me she had to be on her boat for a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's what she said the other day about missing a couple of weeks.
And of course, that's always right when a new season drops. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just stuck on the loading screen at the moment.
Well, the good news is that we can already see you, so.
Oh, that's good. All I can see is the loading screen.
Okay, let's do misdirection on Lex then, and we'll just stay here.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I'm in now.
Hey, we are a guild without a hunter. That's weird.
Oh, not used to that.
Thanks, Wellness, for the feast. We were just talking about this earlier, but we will have maybe one dedicated person to put down feasts, just to make sure that that we are not dropping multiple feasts at the same time. So I think Turlos or Frager, you had prepared the feast for this evening?
Yep, I've got a few, and Frey's got a few as well in backup.
All right, so we wouldn't like to have our members to waste gold on multiple feasts, because that would be a bit of a shame, right?
Yeah, totally agree.
So, like, we just went inside, we cleared some trash here on the left and the right, because we were a bit early, to be honest. And I thought maybe there was like a long walk to do to the first boss, but it was pretty straightforward.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no trash.
Yeah, not anymore.
Very nice.
And you missed the sleeping giant.
Yeah, we had already some experiments. So, in terms of the encounter, there is some pretty interesting mechanics here. So we see already the boss area. The boss itself, he's not visible yet. He's actually in the wall. It's the spinning orb thing you see there in the middle. So he will be part of the boss encounter phase. It will be phase 2 that he will pop out. Now, in the beginning, we will need to fight his minions. They're all visible here. How we will do that, we will start to fight ads close to those three automated defense matrices. You see 3 of them. You see one on the right, one on the back here, and then one on the far left. They're surrounded with little ads. We need to make sure that we tank the little ads close to those defense matrices, because if they die, they will empower the defense matrix. Then if enough of them died, he will get powered up, and then we can he will spawn like a shield. We will have to get inside the shield for a big lethal attack, and then he will fall down. He will empower the boss, and then we will move to the next defense matrix. So we have to repeat this process 3 times before the actual boss himself will spawn, and then we arrive to phase 2. Well, that was a very short summary of phase 1 and 2. There's of course more things to it. Basically, we will just make sure we are always close to one of the active sentries, because that will be the one we will be stepping into the shield from. So tanks, we will start on green, then on blue, and then on the far one. I can't see the color, but it's on the far left. You will face the sentries away from the raid as tanks, because they do a frontal. The rest of the raid will just stay loosely spread to avoid any splash damage that will come also from the drones. In this entire fight, there will be like sort of orbs, but it's like the encrypted orbs. You will recognize them for sure. They will spawn. They will have like a few seconds in between, and then they will detonate. You can actually just step out of these orbs. So the goal is to never be inside of the orbs when they detonate. They will come in multiple forms, multiple patterns, but just remember that you shouldn't be inside of them. So always try and get out of those. So we're gonna do a group movement from right to the back to the left. One by one, we will take them down. The small ants, we will need to kill them to activate the defense matrix drone itself. And then we will stand under the barrier when he will cast the exposed core ability. That will happen when the boss is at 100%. There will be like a shield. We will all have to get inside. If we're not inside during this ability, you will die for sure. It will last like 10 seconds, and then this attack will stop. And then we will just move to the next matrix, the defense matrix here, until all three of them are finished. So this is actually the first phase. Every time one of the defense matrices dies, there will be like a core that he drops, and we will need to get this one to the gate entrance. So someone will need to pick this up. I would say like a demon hunter or a warrior, because you will be slowed, but you can still use things like blink, fell rush, or a heroic leap, I think, to get to the entrance of the gate. You will get an action button. If you press it, you will throw the core into the gate itself. And if we do this 3 times, the boss will actually spawn. So this is this beginning. Then the boss will spawn. There will be still a lot of the same mechanics. There will be a few different ones as well. Again, there's a lot of orbs going off, things happening in the meantime. The most important ones to remember is, maybe for the tanks to start with, is to tank swap after every pneumatic impact, is called the ability. So every other stack of those you will need to swap. In the beginning, you would also, like in the first phase, a tank swap. I don't know if I mentioned it. But there you can have multiple stacks. 3 stacks is a bit the maximum you would take there. But after 3 stacks in the ads phase here in the beginning, you will also swap. Then another ability for phase 2 is like a laser pointer. You have a red arrow pointed at you. It will be one of us. You will just need to make sure that you're not pointing this arrow towards the entire group. You will need to run out to a different area, so the arrow goes off facing away from the raid, because it will be like a frontal line cone attack of a set of orbs that will spawn. So don't launch them into the rest of the raid. So just run away with the red arrow. That's what you have to remember. Then also in the second phase, you will have an attack called, let me just look up the name, Matter Dissolution it is. It's also like a player-based attack, so you will be needing to run away. Once you're away, the attack goes off. There will be orbs around you, and they will move towards you. So that's why you need to be away from the raids, because you will be out of the raid area and the boss area. So just run out. The orbs will spawn, then you can get safely out of there. And in the meantime, the orbs just go towards the place you were standing when the attack went off, which should be away from the raid. Yes, that's about it for the most important mechanics. All the way at the end, there is a burn phase. It's when the boss reaches 15%. So that's when we will be using hero. Who is doing hero here? Maybe Smacked, you can do hero again for us at 15%. So that's really all the mechanics will stop at this point, and we just need to make sure the boss dies within a set time frame, because the damage will increase and increase. So that's why we will use hero at the end there. So a lot of visual mechanics gonna happen. So I propose to just start on the right defense matrix, see what happens, and then see what we can improve on. Because I will not go through every single mechanic one by one. I think that will take a little bit too much time, and it's more easy if we see it once.
The world markers are gone. Were we going to keep those up?
Yeah, we can. We'll start on the green one, then we'll just move clockwise.
Thank you. Go for it, Under.
Yeah, so just drag him closer to the green thing here.
Sorry, Under. I just hit him with judgment, and he went for me.
No worries. Ed's in the middle.
Oh, those things come a lot faster than I was expecting them to.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, things are coming to life here as well around the Goliath. So as a general rule of thumb, if you see something that you can interrupt, you definitely interrupt. I just got marked with one of the arrows. It's like the beam you see now in the middle. Don't stand on the tanks here.
Get out of the beam.
Get the beam out, Felnis.
Get in the shield.
Where do I can't. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be taunting.
Alright, it's close to 100 energy, so we will need to get in the shield now. Get in. If you're not in the shield, you will die now.
Find shelter.
So in heroic, you cannot take any of the ads inside of the shield, so that's complicating stuff.
I suppose then we stand
Arrow
on.
Maldiva, watch out. So now we move to the back one, which is the blue marker. Yeah, there should be something you can pick up from the boss there. I don't know
There
if
wasn't
someone,
all.
Leave someone grab it.
if someone is walking very slow, then it means you have the orb. You have to go and drop it at the entrance. You will see an action button once you're close to the gate.
I am out of range.
Selenite,
Watch out for
watch out.
the beam.
Dodge the orbs here. And don't stand on the tank, guys. Stand behind the mobs. Start moving inside the shield because it's at 90 energy. Fine, stand behind them.
Find shelter.
I must get closer. Too far away.
Alright, someone pick up the next core and go drop it off at the entrance. Get the arrow out.
Yeah. There's one core here.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, right? Can I pick it up? Oh yeah, I can pick it up. Oh, I think we found the first bug.
Watch out for the beams.
Phase 2.
Alright, this is phase 2. Apparently we skipped one of those Goliaths here for some reason. So the boss is incoming. Just make sure the boss is facing away from the raid. Thunder, can you grip in those ads or are they ungrippable? Remember, if you get targeted with the sentry thing, that you move out because the orbs will spawn around you then.
I must get closer.
Can we please get Maldiva and Luan up? There's still 2 ads in the
Not
back,
yet,
by the
yeah.
way. Don't forget to interrupt the ads as well.
Let me know when you want me to taunt, please, Ander.
I've got 2 stacks now.
You should switch at 1 stack here. Dodge the big balls here.
Right, have you used Divine Shield?
Didn't we have a battle rest from Maldiva or Luan?
3 minutes cooldown.
I require a target.
Run out.
Watch out. Alright, we're doing good. So remember, once he gets to 15%, all mechanics will stop. And then we use hero.
Let me know when to taunt again.
I have 1 stack now.
Dodge these balls, watch out. Alright, hero please. Now make it count, guys. It's now or never.
I don't see any timers or anything on my screen. Is that DBM not working for me, or?
To me it says the score temperature is 62 out of 100. Now he will just do increasing raid damage until he dies, basically.
Too far away.
But for now it seems to be okay. I don't want to jinx it, but... Oh yeah, gets more heavy. But we are a top tier guild who will kill this boss in the very first try.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Well done, everyone.
Right, just remember we need to get a screenshot as well.
You will soon witness events that expand your understanding of existence. Some may even unravel your sense of reality, sending you spiraling into insanity. That's not the order.
So guys, let's wait here because we will take a screenshot.
I thought everybody was running in there, but it was NPCs.
Oh, get your big yak out the way. Now we've got cousin Slowhands and the other thing in the screenshot.
Hey, they're part of the family.
Okay, I've got one.
Colt, are you turned with your back to the camera or?
Oh well, I've got a screenshot now. So, what's the loot looking like? Anyone get any good stuff?
I saw some 252 items.
Yeah, I got a
Great
chest.
item.
Oh yeah, 252. That'll be quite nice for most of you guys, won't it? Well, for a lot of you.
Yeah, and the guild has earned 1,500 gold for the skill.
Very nice.
Is the tier set 8 pieces or?
No, there is a 2 set and a 4 set that you can earn, but there's 5 pieces of each set, so...
Is there a wrist piece as well?
I don't think there is, but it could be different for every class. I'm not sure if it's always the same piece, so you will need to check.
I'm guessing we need to dodge these grey orbs that keep coming down the path, the bridge.
Yeah, they seem pretty nasty.
If we watch where this subjugator is standing, I think he's the one throwing them at us. Oh, that was lucky I landed right on the edge of that pointy bit.
Oh,
I
you have a
don't
roll
think you
item.
can fall off, to be honest, but I'm tempted to try, but...
No, you can't.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
Already
it's
tried.
blocked. I knew you would have tried already.
I was standing with my back towards the part there.
Uh, yeah, but did we get any of those tokens or not? Oh, I thought it will be here already. Yeah, no, there's like 4 types of tokens and you have a few classes who share them. And then you have to exchange those tokens for the actual tier sets themselves.
Must get closer. Too far away.
So we're going to roll for the wrist piece for blood?
Range.
Can you roll for it? Because probably you can't trade it, I think.
Sorry, I missed that about the wrist piece.
Blood's got a higher eye level. Oh, crap. She got legendary in the wrist.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But even then, I think they made it not tradable, even if you have a legendary. But I could be wrong. So,
Should we
does it
get
say
it?
you can? Does it say you can trade it or not?
Too far away. I do not have a target.
Yeah, it should say on the tooltip if you can trade it.
Yeah, I think I've read something about them excluding legendaries from the item level restrictions, etc.
I am out of range.
You have discovered an ancient translocator. With it, you can access the sacred pattern and move through it. The mysteries of the Sepulcher
You're pretty good.
I'm hearing you very softly.
extensive notes.
I can hear you, but not very softly, but also not very loud. If that's an answer to your
It's
question.
tradable, the item.
Definitely a bit better.
Yep, all good. Oh, that's why you wanted to boost your microphone.
Did you say that you can actually trade them? Does it say in the tooltip that you can?
I tested it out with under and I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me have a look as well then at the stats.
I'm still stuck with this one.
We are done here.
Finally, we will have a tank who will not die for every hit.
Thanks, Techno.
Have we gone the wrong way?
No, I don't think so. Although I've never been here, so...
This looks like, isn't this the entrance?
No, this is definitely not the entrance.
Oh, okay. So we're going to, which one are we going to?
I think it's the bottom one, right? The Skullus? Yeah, I think it's the bottom one.
That's where, with the bosses that you gave us the guide to.
Yeah, we should be seeing Skolex now. The big snaky thing.
That spider thing we just flew over is one of the new mounts.
Oh, nice. So, Turles, did you find a way up there to get him, or?
I'll have a look afterwards.
It's really looking nice here.
Yeah, I just mentioned it earlier that there's no single guide telling you how to clear the trash or which way to go, so it's always a bit awkward.
It's cool.
Be careful, on the left is a patrol.
Yeah, I would start with the big guys. Let's get them out of the way.
I think to go to Skolex first, we need to go to the right, I think.
Oh yeah, he's on the map, indeed, on the right. So if something's called detonate, you should probably interrupt it.
I must get closer.
Yeah, just make sure we don't pull the guys on the right. And above. And probably under as well. Under. Oh, this looks nasty.
I've just used Divine Shield, so I'm just standing in it. That was good timing.
Well, you're a paladin after all for a reason, right?
Yeah, they're easy to play.
They also have just an amazing toolkit for raids. All the different abilities they can give to players.
I am out of range.
Where are these heads coming from?
They're just flying in from somewhere.
Maybe it's a gauntlet?
Maybe.
5 hours later, what did you guys do today? Oh, we just
Not gonna get out of that.
tried to find our way to the second boss.
Too far away.
Maybe they're coming out of the portal.
Yeah, I was just looking at the same thing.
Because
I think we have to kill the controllers there, yeah, to avoid them from spawning.
Ow.
Hey, we got our first wipe and it's not on the boss.
Yeah, it's usually trash though, and when you're still owning the trash.
Oh, more things coming from everywhere.
It's alive.
Is it safe for me to take the portal thing?
Well, there are a big load of ads there, so...
Safe is a relative, I would say. I will go and check.
Looks like they've reset now. Looks like the mobs have reset.
I wish you could get that mountain that size, Turlos. That would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it was that big. I think it might be the PvP mount, actually, the first one of those. Need to go check.
Oh, I didn't check the PvP mounts. I will do that. Usually I like the mounts from PvP. So will we try to close one of those portals or...
Yeah, I probably need to pull that controller, I suppose. Oh no, we got this pack too, don't we?
Yeah, just bring in the ads to the center here. Oh, there's smash attacks. It hurts.
Interrupt scope.
Hey, portal's gone.
Only 5 of them to go.
I need to target something first.
I may or may not have accidentally pressed Bloodlust on that last pull.
Ah, that's what stopped us from wiping again.
No worries.
Hey, at least we got the ads down, right?
I said may or may not have.
Well, I do have a 10-minute exhaustion debuff, so...
Can someone take the big guy from me, please? Yeah, thanks.
I've used Divine Shield. Okay, the controllers are immune to stun, just so you know.
Yeah, he heals himself with the mobs around him, but you have to interrupt always the cast. Yeah, so I guess we start clearing this.
So I'm guessing Devour is not a good thing.
It doesn't sound like a very positive thing to me.
No, it didn't seem to do anything bad, did it?
Oh, this, however, could hurt.
Yeah, looks like it might.
I must get closer.
What is he consuming? Because it consume thing heals the boss full?
Yeah, I thought it was if there was ads around him, but not this time, so I'm not sure.
Maybe he consumes to death?
Wait, Lax is going the other side. It's always a good idea to follow the tank. It's something I've learned.
The other
It's
thing.
okay.
I do like the arenas they built here.
I am out of range.
Pull away. In the middle.
Oh, boss is in.
Oh, it's even more beautiful up close than on the video.
I must get closer.
Well, he's better than that slime worm from Pegful.
I am out of range.
He's shiny and gold.
Yeah, deceptively gold, yes. Good, so this fight is also called the fight of the dots because there's a lot of things going on, so healers be prepared. You will have a lot of ticking damage on the entire raid here. There's a few mechanics that are very important. I will start with the tanks because it's kind of a more difficult tank fight. In terms of there's a few tank swaps and it's also a bit random at certain times. So for the tanks you need actually to swap. Well, no, I will start with the positioning. So you will need to be on top of each other. We could use the green marker or the other side of the green marker. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can pick a spot, but you will need to be stacked as a tank. So both tanks are stacked on the same spot because their melee attacks are you can share them if you're at the same spot. Otherwise, one of you will take the full hit, and now we can split them 50-50. Now, then there's also the tank combo. It's actually a set of 3 attacks that will follow up. It's random, and there's only 2 possibilities. Well, there's an attack called Rend and an attack called Rift Maw. The thing you have to remember is that you cannot take more than 2 hits of the same thing in a row. So, specifically the Rift Maw attack, it's a very big one. So, if there's a Rift Maw, then there's a Rend, and then there's another Rift Maw, then the last Rift Maw should go to the other tank. If there's a Rift Maw and another Rift Maw, the second Rift Maw should already be the other tank. If there's a Rend, there it's a bit more forgiving. You can take 2 Rends, but if it's 3 Rends, then you have to also swap on the last Rend. or the second one if you can take it better. If you're more healthy or something, you can take the second one. Just so you remember, you cannot take 2 Rift Maws in a row because that will definitely get you down. So for the tank combos, you need to be split from each other. So that when that happens, someone steps to the left, someone to the right, and you have to swap with taunt swap on each of those combos. For the rest of the fight, you are stacked on top of each other. So that's a bit of a double tank mechanic going on there. Well, the rest of us, we are also somewhere, of course. So we have also a job, specifically the ranged people. There is a mechanic that's also pretty unique, at least in my opinion. The 3 players who are the furthest away from the boss, they will get actually targeted with an ability called Dust Blast. It's an AoE splash that will target the 3 players furthest away. So we need to have 2 sets of 3 players indicated to be at the furthest positioning from the boss. And once this attack goes out, they will switch with the second set of 3 players. And then they will rotate like this. So they take one, they move in, then the other one goes to the back, then again. So if someone just would like to get 2 groups of 3 ranged, that would be nice. Then I will just continue with some explanations here. So just 3 ranged players and then another set of 3 ranged. I hope we have 6 of them, but I think we do, right? Well, for the rest, there is also a big frontal cone of the boss. He will turn around. He will do a frontal. It's like a pie cake, very widespread frontal. It will be like purple, bluish. We just move to the left of that cone when facing the boss. I was talking about dots earlier because this one more important mechanic is to reset actually the stacks of dots you have on yourself. We can do this in a specific way. We need all to be stacked at one certain location. If the entire raid, including the tank, so everyone is on the same spot, the boss will actually go underground and he will boost up right beneath us. He will boost up in the air. We will all fly off, and this will actually clear our stacks. So we will have to do this every second time the frontal comes. We can survive one, but if we wait too long, then it will be too hard to survive, and the damage will be too high as well. So we will get a marker specifically for every other, so every second frontal. And we will always move to the left of the frontal just to keep some consistency. If you're facing the boss, we'll put a marker here, and then you will run towards here, just next to the frontal. The entire raid will be on this spot. Also the tanks. The boss will submerge, he will come back up right beneath our feet, we will get pushed away, and our stacks will be cleared. So this every other frontal will do this. For the rest, the tanks always need to be in melee range, because if you are not in melee range, he will just target a random player and he will one-shot them. So yeah, that's not very nice. I think those are the most important mechanics. Well, maybe one more thing in melee range, because I've only talked about the ranged ones. There's also something, there is like blue swirlies. It's a dark blue swirlies underneath you. Don't stand in those swirlies, because if you get hit, it will give you like a minus 15 or 20. I'm not sure what it was, but it's at least a haste reduction, which is a big DPS loss over time. Now this effect can be dispelled. So any healer, if you see that, you see 2 or 3 melee players standing inside of these blue circles, you can see that you can dispel something. Please do if you have time, because it could make a difference. But general rule, don't stand in the blue things, so you don't have to get dispelled. Better to lose like 5 seconds of DPS there than to have a minus 15-20% haste boost, haste diminishing thing for the rest of the fight. But let me just look at my notes, but I think I have it all here. If I forgot something and someone else picked something else up from the videos, please do share.
No, I think you had everything there, dude.
Oh, hero. Yes, I thought about hero. Bloodlust. Oh, yeah, Smacked is there already with the question. So we will do it at the start because there's only one phase. So everything is equally difficult. We just have to get it down as quickly as possible. There's no phase 1, 2, or 3. The most difficult thing will be the swapping of the ranged players. It will take some dedication. I will not be calling out who to stand where and swap when, because that's a bit too complicated. But 3 of you start at the back. If you move in, then the other 3 switch positions. And the attack is called Dust Blast. I think, let me just check. Yes, Dust Blast is the name of the attack. So if you see this one going out, you got hit by it as a ranged player, then you switch with the other group. Did we have 3 groups of 3 ranged in the meantime, or because I didn't read chat?
Smackhead and I are over on one side. If somebody else wants to join us.
Right, maybe we can... Oh no, we cannot put the same marks on 2 people, right? No. Never mind. So we still need a second group of ranged players.
If someone with assist can maybe move them into one of, like, split them up into the different groups in the raid, you know, in O. Is it O? That brings up your raid groups.
Yeah, sorry, Lex, I gave you assist. Didn't... No, I didn't do it yet.
No, that's okay. I thought someone else was actually sorting them. So did someone else actually sort them out? Just not move them into groups?
So.
Okay. Right. So three different groups of 3 ranged people.
No, we just need 2 groups of 3 people.
Ah, sorry. Okay.
I'm not sure if we have to split them into groups, but we can. We just need 2 sets of 3 people. So if all the ranged players can move to the back, so all the melee stand with me and the tanks, and the ranged players to the back. Even if you're a healer, ranged is ranged. Then if all the healers can go to the right a bit more, because I would prefer not to have a healer on the ranged. So all healers stack on Volt. On the star, beautiful. Hey, this is nice from my perspective. What an organization.
There is Team Mage.
Yes, we have 1, 2... Oh, stop moving, guys, because I cannot count if you move. Oh, stop trolling. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 people on the right, which is 2 sets of 3. Very good. So, who was the first group? Durlos and Smacked, I think, and then someone else.
So.
Yeah, so Smacked, Durlos, and Augje, you are the first group. Then everyone else is a second group. Oh, you just created mirror images to confuse me. So Luhan, Selenite, and Ram, you're group 2. Now we have 1 spare ranged. If one of those dies, you take their spot. So please keep an eye if someone dies, that you take their spot. Then the rest of the group, if you see you're only 2 guys at the back, then shout out to have a third one, please. This is a lot more confusing than it's supposed to be in my head now. Alright, I think we're good. So let's give this a go. Hero at the start. You can use all your cooldowns at the start, and maybe you can use them again towards the end. So thanks if you stack on the green marker. Well, or maybe we should put like a skull or a red one on the other side. I'll put a skull. So if the tanks are on skull, then everyone else melee is on the green marker. And then the far ranged players, like the set of 3, is towards the orange marker. Then I will put up a marker for the group soak as soon as the cone comes, because I'm not sure if it's always in a fixed position, so I'll put it up on the fly.
I am out of range.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE incoming.
Careful, blue things.
Tom, please. Ouch. There were 2 rift maws in a row.
Yeah, 2 rift mouse is a no-go.
Death grip.
AOE incoming.
Can we get under up? Yeah, just to see some mechanics. This is the big blue thing you get on the left now.
Watch out for the swirlies.
Did the back group have to switch already or not? Swirlies.
Not yet.
Riftma, watch out.
Come on.
I'm going to use
Another one.
Divine Shield. Is then can we not get under up?
No, 4 minutes.
AOE incoming.
Oh, you're still down, sorry.
Yeah, well, I used Divine Shield that time, but I can use BOP next time. But that will make me lose threat until I taunt the boss back.
Alright, now we
Just
should actually stack on one position. We should have stacked now, after the second frontal, because that will remove all the dots. Good. Let's wipe up and let's go again.
So that was the clear.
Yeah, if everyone's stacked, then he will find the spot and he will clear the debuff from everyone.
AOE incoming.
You need to just die, please.
I found it quite difficult to see when the Dust Blast cast came out.
Yeah, to be honest, I was also looking for it, but I think I missed it, or it was not visual. I'm not sure what happened. Under to move like the marker bar with the world markers, etc. How do you do that from Mythic Raid tools? Because I cannot move it for some reason.
How do you do what?
Well, I just set up like the marker bar where you can put world markers up.
Yeah.
From Mythic Raid tools, but it's in a fixed position in the middle of my screen. I cannot move it for some reason.
I think if you press shift and just between X and status you can move it.
I hope you're not really pulling.
No, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it was me who pressed it, sorry. I didn't even know.
Did you
Thanks, Tolos.
No, I'm not able to move it, but I can maybe just look next to it then.
You have the cross and status?
No, I have like the star, etc. But yeah, well, let's not waste time. It's not that disturbing, but I had the macro to put world markers, but for some reason the last update got rid of that one, so it's a bit annoying.
When is this infinity orb coming in?
Sorry?
Reuse?
Oh yeah, I think you can buy it from a vendor in Haven.
Okay.
But it might be replicated, I think. So I've put a cross above my head because I will be the point of stacking when the second frontal comes out. Just for a visual. Not because you should kill me, but just for your ease of eyes.
Mr. T, can you repeat where you'd like the groups of ranged players to alternate, please?
Yes, so this marker, the circle one, this is where the first group of 3 will start. All the rest should be a little bit more in front of them, but not all the way left or right. Everyone should be kind of stacked in this line to the boss. So ranged is here, the other group of ranged is in the middle, and then melee is at the green marker. The tanks are right at the opposite side of the boss. And then we move to the left if the frontal cone comes. And we just rinse and repeat every time. And if you swap ranged, then the far group just moves a little bit closer and the back group ranged just moves a little bit back towards this marker. So minimal movement actually. Don't go all the way to the left or the right. Stay pretty stacked here.
And just to clarify, when we stack for, you know, when he submerges to then remove the sands debuff, do you want us to stack on the orange marker?
No, you will stack on me. Because this will be just after the frontal big blue cone that he will put. We will run to the left of that cone, and then I will say stack on me. Everyone runs towards me, also you as a tank, and then he will do that attack.
Okay, yeah, because he seemed to stay in that position then, so we have to then fight him in the new position.
Yeah, where he comes up.
Yeah, that's right.
Indeed, so I will probably move a bit closer to him, a bit where I'm standing right now, but a bit closer to him now. That will be approximately the position, but it's a bit dependent on the frontal cone. I think he always puts it in the same direction, but I'm not sure if it's random or not. So that's why I don't want to put a fixed marker up, because if it changes direction, then we're kind of fucked with that marker.
Sal, there should be an option in your DBM settings where you can unlock things. Otherwise, have you tried just clicking and dragging? I know that sounds obvious, but I'm pretty sure that's what I used to do with it.
Yeah, I've tried that, but I haven't tried it many times. I'll give it a little shot this time.
You might need to unlock it then in your actual DBM settings.
Alright, here we're at the start. And also watch out for the blue swirlies for melees, because I saw some people getting hit by those.
Rift more one. Well done, thank you.
AOE incoming.
I'm getting hit by something, but I don't know what. Something that GTFO doesn't like.
Go to the left. Alright, next time he does that frontal cone, we will stack on me. Also on the left of the blue cone.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Stack on me. Everyone should be here. Watch out for the blue swirlies.
Special coming.
Just stay here.
Wasn't sure where you were.
I'm always on the left after the frontal.
AOE incoming.
Under up if you can, please. I'm using Divine Shield.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Yeah, I'm up, thank you.
AOE incoming.
I'm trying to find the range stability, but I cannot really see it, so I'm not sure what's going on.
AOE incoming.
Same here. I can see the stacks. I can't see the spell.
stack on myself here. Angel, you should, yeah. You should have been there already.
AOE
Otherwise, he will put the blue stuff on top of the entire raid.
special coming.
Good. I've learned something. Let's wipe up here, guys, so we can pull again.
AOE incoming.
Don't release because Fold is still up. Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
So the positioning here is key because if we all run towards any direction, it's pure chaos. So that that doesn't work. I'm just thinking, can I keep him in the same position? Maybe we should just move the stack point very close to him so he basically spawns where he is right now, and that we can keep the same markers up, because otherwise they will have to move every time we change position.
Well, it says in the tactics, it says you have to stack tightly 30 yards away from the boss.
Hmm.
So maybe we are too close to the boss.
I agree.
Yeah, true.
That's probably why we're getting smashed with the blue swirlies as well, because we were all in melee range.
How far is 30 yards? Let me check. Does someone have like a distance add-on?
Slash range and then 30. This is 30 yards.
That's very far.
Okay. Stop. This is 30 yards.
Oh yeah, I was talking from the boss position, but
Yeah, but the add-on is for players.
oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I will just run a bit further away from the boss then. But yeah, the current arrows that are up, they will not be valid as the boss moves, so that's a bit awkward.
So should I remove him?
Yeah, let's remove them to just avoid confusion. But the thing I saw was every time the big frontal came, people were running to the right. I don't know why you were going to the right, because we all go to the left, then at least we're at the same side. The thing with those blue swirlies is they come after a few seconds, but once we are stacked, he doesn't do any attacks anymore. So it's only if someone is too far and it takes too long for them to reach us, then he just continues the other mechanics in the meantime, and he puts the blue swirlies under us, and we're all stacked at the same position, so we get like one-shotted. So that's why every time the frontal is there, you just run left towards me. We are stacked within 5 seconds. He does the submerge thing, and then he just resets everything. So there's no blue swirlies at that time. So let's try this again. Every time there's a big frontal, if you face him, it's on the left side we are running, and then we should be good. And then every time he comes back, I will try and put a skull marker on the position of the tanks, so the rest of the melee can stand on the opposite side and the range can just follow the line a bit further away from him. Derlos, did you figure out the ranged ability that you have to swap? Because for some reason I don't see anything about that.
I'm the same. I'm still not even seeing the cast. Is anybody else seeing that being cast? The Just Blast?
No, I haven't seen it either.
Okay, like just pretend that we are very good at the mechanics, and it's because of that reason that we don't see it.
sorry, I haven't eaten yet. Just eating. Thank you. Yep.
Everybody used their flasks and shadow core oil because some have run out.
Oh, I completely forgot my shadow core oil. Thank you. You ready now, Telos?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Hero at the start, please.
AOE incoming.
Taunt, thank you.
AOE incoming.
Dust flail.
Shockwave.
Move to the left.
Get away from the tanks.
Smack, you're on the right over there.
AOE incoming.
Next time we have to move, it's all on the left and it's all right away to stack on myself.
Taunt, thank you.
AOE incoming.
Right, incoming, ready to move.
Shockwave.
Stack on me.
Special coming.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth, yeah.
Elsie, you were again on the right side, but everyone else get on the back of the snake thing. Don't be on the tanks.
Taunt, thank you.
AOE incoming.
Alright, with the frontal we will move to the right now because we have very limited place to the right.
Get away from the boss.
Yeah, don't be on the tanks.
AOE incoming.
Next frontal we go again to the right and you stack on me.
AOE incoming.
Frontal incoming to the right.
Shockwave.
Stack.
Us as well?
Yeah, everyone. Watch out for...
Special coming.
Okay, well, we're on time, it's good. Okay, this is back the original... Oh shit, I moved out.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, I was reading something else in the meantime. I will keep my stacks.
Get away from the skull marker.
I've used Divine Shield, so don't worry.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
The left. So range try to be a little bit more on the backside, so we are not getting the swirlies.
AOE incoming.
There's a tank combo incoming. Alright, next frontal is it's on the left again in 6 seconds. We will go to the left and we'll stack on myself. Everyone, also the tanks.
Shockwave.
Let's go. Quickly under. Alright, nice. Stay here. Don't be on the tanks, come on the back. Every time there's a frontal, we will go to the right again this time.
flags. We have to stack as long as he's not at 100%.
Taunt.
AOE incoming.
Get under up.
I am out of range.
Shockwave.
Move. Alright. Next frontal, it's again to the right, and we will all stack on me again.
Taunt.
Frontal in 4 seconds, be ready to stack after this.
Some people have got a lot of dust.
Stack on me. Stay in. Alright, move away from the tanks. Range, get out of melee range.
AOE incoming.
Where are you, Under? Oh, Under's down. Do we? No, we don't have.
No.
What killed you under?
Oh, wormhole jaw hit.
Right, I've got 2 Riftmaws on me and Divine Shields on cooldown. Thank you for the purple stuff.
Yeah, it might as well help, right?
Do you think we can survive this 2.5 minutes?
No.
I'll have Divine Shield available in 8 seconds.
Let's move to the right now and stack on me.
Right, I've used Divine Shields.
Right, in 3 seconds we will stack on me.
Shockwave.
Stack. Oh no, TV is you're far.
Special coming.
Alright, we made it.
Yeah, I won't have any shields available for the next double Riftmaw though.
Come on guys, pump everything you have.
100%.
AOE incoming.
Ooh, was that the Enrage?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, Berserk.
Oh, he was so close.
2%.
Oh, he's healing again.
That was really good though, because he's on 2%, so that was actually a really good try.
Yeah.
Shockwave.
Even with the 30 levels increased in plate hands under.
Yeah, if I'm alone at the boss, I just instantly die.
Yeah, did you take 2 Rift Mouse? Because I didn't understand what happened.
I'm not sure what happened. We came out of the portal thing, where the boss portals, and I was standing at the boss and then just got 1 shot. So maybe I'm too quickly at the boss, I don't know.
Thank you for the rest. Alright, but really good try here. If we get him at 2%, we can get him down for sure. But it's a bit chaotic, but it's really the stacking, the finesse of getting there in time, knowing where to go when. That's what makes this fight hard. The rest of the mechanics, they're pretty straightforward, except for the mystery range thing, because that one I still don't understand, to be honest.
Yeah,
Maybe... Sorry, carry on, Under.
Yeah, I was just wondering, can we keep them a little bit away from the wall? Because when we are close to the wall, people seem not to see where they need to go.
Yeah, but I do have to be 30 yards away from him on the left, so that will always take you a bit towards the wall, I think.
Thank you for the feast. I wonder if that range thing is only on heroic, and maybe that's been adjusted since the video came out.
Oh, so we don't have to stack during the normal phase? Or spread?
No, we're not talking about the tanks. We're talking about the ranged DPS who need to alternate in the two groups.
Ah, okay.
I've just had a read of it, and it mentions it in the guide on WoWed, but on the guide on Icy Veins that was written 7 days ago, there's no mention of it. So I guess it's something that was on the PTR that's not live. So maybe it's a heroic mechanic.
Yeah, it could be the first week, so there might have been some changes since the PTR thing. So, but yeah, let's not focus on this mechanic then. Just as a quick reminder, if you are ranged, try and stay away from the melee range, because if you are too close, you will also get the blue swirlies to spawn. So we don't want that. So stay far enough if you're ranged.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Remember to use potions, DPS boosting potions as well if you have any.
Hero, please. Oh, we have it already. Great.
AOE incoming.
Frontal, let's move to the left.
Shockwave. AOE incoming.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, understand.
That hits like really bad.
AOE incoming.
Get Andra, please, if you can.
Shockwave.
To the left and stack.
Special coming. AOE incoming.
Alright, get on me here, everyone else, because we're on the opposite side of the tanks. Get on the X.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
On the left or right, it doesn't matter, we don't have to stack now.
AOE incoming.
So next frontal, we will all run to the left side, and we will stack.
AOE incoming.
Frontal incoming, to the left.
Shockwave.
Stack, everyone.
Special coming.
Understand again.
Oh, I got one-shotted. Oh yeah, I got melee because Under died.
But I've used divine shield.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I just wonder why everybody got knocked back, and I just stood right where the buff was coming up.
Okay, so there's two of me standing here, and that's really weird. What is that from?
AOE
Magically disappeared.
Yeah, it just disappeared. What was that all about?
It wasn't me, and it's not because I say it wasn't me that it's me.
Oh yeah, I think it's you now.
Yeah, I know you think that, but it's not me.
Yeah, I'm down.
AOE incoming.
Alright, let's wipe, guys. We can have one more pull, I think. Just stand in the frontal or move into melee. You can do everything you cannot do before.
Will we have a res this time?
Yeah, I've got Soulstone.
Brilliant, thanks.
So I have a question about the blue swirly things.
Yes.
As a melee, isn't it better to stand a bit behind? So when they all come, we can just take a step forward and maybe stack a bit more.
Yes, that could work if we're very disciplined and we all stand at the exact same spots, and then we can still move forward. But yeah, theoretically we can do that indeed. We're all at
It
the same
was
spot.
easier for me to step forward into the boss and then step back than it was to step back and get out of it.
That's what I found as well. It was easier to go slightly forward out of the blue stuff.
But it only worked when we were stacked and not spread.
We can give it a try, but if I see at the positioning until now, we are always a little bit all over the place. So if we can all stack at one point, then it's really good. We can try. We can give it a go. But then if you are not moving out, you will die because you will all the blue swirlies will be on the same spot. If you're in that, it's like a one shot. So that's also something to consider.
Right, last pull of the night.
Famous words.
Yeah, so remember, if you've got DPS potions, please do use them at pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE incoming.
So melee should be stacked then.
Taunt.
No, melee should be stacked.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Next frontal we run to the left and you stack on me.
AOE incoming.
Save the battle rests for tanks, please.
AOE incoming.
Melee incoming, so all to the left.
Shockwave. Special coming. AOE incoming.
So range, please move out of the melee range because you're spawning swirlies as well.
AOE incoming.
Get under up, please.
Calm down.
Shockwave.
Did you taunt before the first rift mon?
No, after.
That's weird.
I'm just not getting healed, I guess. Or I'm just too low geared for this.
Taunt, please. Oh, never mind. I'll use Divine Shield.
Oh, we did have a battle res earlier.
Yeah, I just got one. I just run in and died instantly again.
Oh.
Yeah, let's wipe. We can do one more pull. Let's all die, please.
Skolex Riftmaw hit me for 84k.
Yeah, you should easily take one of those Rift Maws. And then, of course, you use also defensive. You just don't take it. But there should be no problem normally. Only if you take
Yeah,
2 in a
no.
row, that's when it gets hard.
I think I got 2. At least when I look a little bit further up, I have another Rift Maw, but I shouldn't have only had 1.
Thank you for the rest.
Thanks for the feast.
We don't have a dedicated tank healer.
Well, tanks should always be priority to heal, sort of. But if you're taking hits of 50k, then yeah, there's not much you can do, right?
Yeah, that is the Rift Maw that hits you for 84k.
Yeah, that's because you take 2 in a row, otherwise it doesn't hit for 84k. Or you don't use any defensives, then it
Yeah,
also
I
hits
used
hard.
all my defensive cooldowns, so shouldn't hit that hard normally.
Then you probably have 2, because 84k from one Rift Maw, it's not possible.
Just reading it even wrong. It's 84 plus 111, so it's almost 200k. So it must have been 2.
Yeah, normally there shouldn't be any issue surviving one Rift Maw. Oh yeah, indeed, Volt. That's it. It's 40k damage, but if you take 2, it's 500% increased damage. So
Yeah, so that's probably 200k.
alright, let's do the last pull of the day. So melee tried to be stacked on me on the red marker.
See where I charge in, because that's the edge of where we can stand.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, only taunt when he does the second rift more. Don't taunt when he does rend.
Got a warning taunt now, so sorry for that.
Shockwave.
Move out.
AOE incoming.
I'd save all battle rests for the tanks, please. I'll move to the left on the next frontal, because we will stack again on me. It's coming in 5 seconds.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Stack.
Special coming.
Tanks moving melee quickly after this, because that's also maybe something that kills us. If no one's in melee, he just picks a random target. Melee stack on me again.
Okay, taunt now, please. Thank you.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
Alright, next frontal we'll move to the right this time.
AOE incoming.
And we will again stack on me to remove the buff.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
The right and stack. Someone is not here. Blood
AOE incoming. Special coming.
and Volt, yeah. Stay in, stay in.
I must get closer.
AOE incoming. Shockwave. AOE.
Okay, we'll move to the left again on this time. It's in 20 seconds, so it's not directly, but...
Taunt. Thank you.
AOE incoming.
Right, 5 seconds. Everyone to the left. Stack on me.
Shockwave.
Take no?
Special coming.
Okay.
I'm down.
AOE incoming.
Can you rest legs?
Yeah, I'm back up.
AOE incoming.
Oh, I'm down again.
Shockwave.
We still have another battle rest, right?
Yep, I'm up.
Right, next frontal is to the right of the frontal. We will stack again on me. Frontal incoming to the right of the frontal and stack on me.
Shockwave.
Stack.
Special coming.
Well done.
AOE incoming.
Berserk in 18 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like we're a bit slower than the earlier pull.
Yeah, 2 very early deaths. Taunt.
AOE incoming. Shockwave. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Shockwave.
We should just DPS now. There's no point in removing the buff.
AOE incoming.
Oh no, 2% again.
It's quite.
Come on, 150k. We can do it.
170k.
No, come on, Ram.
Might heal itself for 10k, I guess.
Stop healing and do damage. Oh no.
110k. Oh, 70k.
Oh!
That was so close.
That would have been epic, but yeah, it's not for today. It's for the next time.
0.2%. That was so close.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty forgiving, this boss fight. Seeing that we did so many things wrong, we still almost had him.
Well, that was a really good start to the new raid, everyone. So well done. And it was good fun as well.
Thank you, guys. Great fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
So do we extend? No, it's still the same week. We just continue here on Tuesday then. So then please take another look at this fight and then also the next 2 fights. If it goes as smoothly as today, we can maybe do the next one and who knows, the one after.
Just having a quick look. There's only 11 people signed for Tuesday, so just a reminder to please sign up. We've only got 2 healers signed, so it'd be good to get more signs for Tuesday, please. And just another reminder as well: the signs do close tomorrow night at raid start time. So yeah, make sure you sign before then, please.